Hi, I'm Chris. For vacation this year, I thought I should see some more of our province of British Columbia at 10 kilometers an hour, and this is what I saw. After a short, sharp climb, I find myself taking one last look at the city of Penticton. Beautiful area. Very dry this time of year. Really lovely spot. Penticton lies in a little strip of land between Okanagan Lake and Skaha Lake. Skaha Lake? Well, the other one. Between two lakes, and they actually have a fairly new cycle path that goes between them. They're about, I think it's 2.5 kilometers long. And I rode a portion of that last night and a portion of it this morning. I'm about 5 kilometers out of Penticton, heading north for the moment. You see the hillsides here are rolling, a little bit steepish in spots, sandy, and absolutely covered in vineyards. These are all vineyards. Closer to town there were some apple orchards, and I think a little further along there's other fruit. But gorgeous area. Morning! A gorgeous, gorgeous area, and this path is well used. It is such a privilege to be riding out here on a day like this with that view. And I know I'm in a low gear and I'm fighting for every kilometer and I'm going uphill all day, but totally worth it. You can see the view behind me. Like, check that out. Phenomenal, phenomenal view. Really, really enjoying this day, even though it's a lot of work. And there's been signs along the way warning of rattlesnake season, which is April to October, apparently. Haven't seen any yet, but I'm keeping a sharp lookout. Well, what kind of a day is this? Here's the trail ahead. So I'm just tooling along, and I happen to spot another rock oven. I'm quite close to Chute Lake, and there's a rock oven right here. And I've subsequently found that these things were built by the crews that built the Kettle Valley Railroad, especially the Scandinavian and Italian workers. And they would start a fire in there and let it go, let it burn like more or less all day, and then they would rake out the coals and they would put bread inside, and that way they got fresh bread at night, or every night. And so it was a reflective kind of heating to make bread, but really inventive way to do it. So fascinating little bit of history here. I'm here on the third trestle at Myra Canyon, looking across the valley. There's another one. And along there is another one. tunnel, then another one over there. So, yeah, beautiful spot, beautiful spot. This has the potential to go a little bit wrong, but I'm riding a trestle number 9 in Myra Canyon, one-handed, so I could film myself doing it. It's probably going to be really jiggly, but this is such a gorgeous spot. I could not miss the opportunity to do this. And unfortunately, I'm having to rush a little bit because I've got to get out of this park before, because I can't camp here. I've got to get out of the park before dark and find a spot out of the park to camp. And I've made a silly mistake of not bringing enough water on this stretch. So I've got to find somewhere with water. And I think there will be some spots, but it's already 20 after 6 and it gets dark in proper dark in like an hour and a quarter, something like that. So it's kind of a shame that I have to race through this so quickly. Oh, here's another trestle. It's a shame I have to race through this so quickly because otherwise I'd love to spend some time here. Really got to come back though. Oh, I'm just going to spin this. After this trestle, there's a tunnel. Can't see in the tunnel, so I have to put the camera away and turn the light on.